welcome to the NoDQ.com Wrestling Trivia Challenge here on the Greg Cherry brand on YouTube, and of course across all brands of YouTube that carry us, because everybody just loves us and everybody's loving the champ doing his thing, but we'll get to him in just a moment. Introducing first today is our challenger. As always, we introduce him first because, well, the champion gets privilege like that, and I just can't freaking concentrate with the champion doing what he's doing, but I'll do my best. Scott Gatto, what's up, brother? We've been talking to you on Twitter off and on for a few weeks now about doing this, and I appreciate you being on. It's late August, but my goodness, actually, it's early August. I don't know how they were doing. It doesn't matter. So, welcome to the show, sir.
What's up, guys? What's up, Wrestling Trivia Challenge Universe? You know, I'm ready to put my I don't know. This guy's he's gone too long. I want to see if I can, put my name out there. Let's see if I can take care of this guy.
Well, there you go. We shall see what happens in the next short while here. But as we prepare for the challenge of Scott, we have ironically enough, the Brock Lesnar-like, reigning, defending, undefeated for over 2 years, undisputed, 2 belts over, Cherry 2 belts as a matter of fact, NoDQ.com/Mark World Order Wrestling Trivia Champion, Greg Cherry. I've been waiting for our Brock Lesnar entrance all season, and damn it if it wasn't here. There you go.
There you go. And it shows I don't have the hair to headbang, so I might have concussed myself a little bit. So I might not fare too well today, but we'll see.
Well,
Scott,
you remember, neither did Brock, so, it's
fair. But I feel like I'm a better dancer than Brock anyway, so there you go. Plus, my reign's longer, so haha.
There.
So, Scott, looking forward to the challenge today. I don't like to be overly cocky with the intros because I did it to Jeff once and it bit me in the ass. So I've stopped doing that, and I look forward to the challenge. I'll treat you just like I treat facing Jeff or Chris or any of the other good ones. So there you go.
All right. Well, if you're not going to be cocky, then maybe I should do it. You got this quest for 1,000, right? And that's a great goal to set. But how many days are we? What is it? 830 something, 850 something, 870 something, whatever the case may be.
We're almost at 900 territory now.
Almost 900? Okay, guess what? That's nothing to be ashamed of. But the 1,000, I don't see it happening, buddy. We'll find out right now.
Okay. I love the irony of Greg doing the Brock Lesnar Money in the Bank entrance while Scott and I both have the Money in the Bank briefcase over our head. I find that hysterical to me, and the irony of it all is that Greg bought me the briefcase in my room. So there you go. There's that.
Yes,
so
I'm sitting in a Money in the Bank chair, by the way.
Well, see, we're just all Money in the Bank out today. Here we go. And
I am Money in the Bank, so there you go.
Oh, all right. So here we go. All right. With that, we move to, first of all, before we get to the questions, we got to go to Sarah and the rules.
Hi, I'm Sarah Pribis, and here are the rules for the NoDQ.com Wrestling Trivia Challenge. Each game consists of 20 questions. Starting with the champion, the players take turns alternating between the 20 questions. Each contestant has 10 seconds to answer each question, and a contestant gets a point per correctly answered question. If a contestant incorrectly answers their question, the opponent has an opportunity to provide a correct answer. If both contestants fail to answer correctly, no one gets the point for that question. Each contestant has the opportunity to skip one of their own questions for an alternate question without penalty. The opponent cannot answer a skipped question, but can answer the alternate question if the initial player answers that one incorrectly. The first contestant to reach 10 points, or whoever has the most points after all 20 questions have been asked, will be declared the NoDQ.com Wrestling Trivia Challenge champion. In the event of a tie, a special tiebreaker will take place until one contestant wins the game. Now, let's ring the bell and get this match started.
All right, Sarah, once again, thank you very much for the rule reading, and Lord knows you sound prettier than me. So anyway, but that's just not too hard to do it these days. So, Greg, question number 1, as always, for the champion. On a previous episode of the Wrestling Trivia Challenge, we established that Santina Marella and Beth Phoenix won the Intercontinental and Women's Championships, respectively, with a tag team victory at SummerSlam 2008. Who ended Santino's reign at 85 days on an overseas episode of Raw? also beginning that person's last reign with the Intercontinental Championship. 10 seconds. Go.
William Regal.
That is correct.
The good old days of the honkometer.
All right, baby. Honkometer in effect. All right. On to Scott. Here we go. Who substituted for Flying Brian Pillman at the August 1993 Clash of the Champions show and went on, along with signing Steve Austin, to lose the World Tag Team titles to the Horseman team of Arn Anderson and Paul Roma? 10 seconds. Go.
I'm going to do it early. I'm going to use the skip now.
Wow. Skip at number 2. That's got to be a first. I'll have Step Wife confirm that later.
I'm pretty sure that's the earliest the skip's ever been used. But hey, he used it. It's in his right to do so.
Greg, did you know the answer to that question?
I actually didn't. I was just going to throw out a guess. So,
all right. Well, believe it or not, the answer is also Steven Regal, Lord Steven Regal.
oh, jeez.
The randomness of the questions are a beautiful thing. So there we go. All right. On to Scott's skip question. And you know, okay, let me just write that down there real quick. All right. Scott, here is your skip question. Which match was voted the best American-based match of 2015 by both the readers of Pro Wrestling Illustrated and the readers of the Wrestling Observer newsletter? 10 seconds. Go.
I'm going to say when Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank against Lesnar and Reigns, the main event of WrestleMania 31.
That is incorrect. Greg, would you like the question repeated?
No, I'm between two, and it's going to drive me nuts if I pick the wrong one, but I got to take a shot.
10 seconds. Go.
I know what it is now.
Is it Sasha and Bailey at TakeOver Brooklyn?
It is indeed, sir. That is correct.
It was either that or the triple threat at the Rumble with Rollins, Lesnar, and Cena. I wasn't sure which one, but in my heart I was like, oh, I hope it's Sasha Bailey because that will make my heart happy.
Right. I was torn on using that as a skip because of obvious reasons with Sasha being involved, but you know, it was so good.
That one wasn't obvious though, because like I said, it could have been the triple threat at the Rumble.
Right, and you know, considering Meltzer's liking of whatever, and Meltzer's people's liking of Japanese matches, it could have been anything on there. So American wise, so all right, back to Greg for question number 3. Which longtime WWE female personality made her television debut just a few days after her August 1999 birthday? 10 seconds. Go.
Oh, jeez. Skip.
All right.
Another early skip.
Yeah.
Back-to-back skips, 2 and 3. There you go.
Yeah. Because I blanked. I was like, damn it.
I was going to say Lillian Garcia.
And that would have been correct.
Ooh.
Oh, good skip.
Good skip. Okay. All right. Greg, here is your skip question, sir.
Okay.
Who was the first WWE World Champion to lose that championship at a SummerSlam? 10 seconds. Go.
Undertaker.
That is correct.
Yes.
Skips were in effect for both. Nicely done, boys. All right, here we go. Question number 4 for Scott. Who emerged from the final match in which the WWE Hardcore Championship was defended under 24/7 rules as the Hardcore Champion? 10 seconds. Go.
Can you repeat it one more time? I'm sorry.
Sure, that's okay. Who emerged from the final match in which the WWE Hardcore Championship was defended under 24/7 rules as the WWE Hardcore Champion? 10 seconds. Go.
I'm going to say Stevie Richards.
That is incorrect. Greg, would you like to repeat it?
No, I think I know it, but I'm not sure.
10 seconds. Go.
I believe it was Tommy Dreamer.
That is correct.
Because it was like that. It was like that 6-minute hardcore battle royal they did on Raw.
Right, and the week after was the unification with Rob. So, all right, back to Greg. Let's see where I'm at here. There we go. All right. Greg, who became the second of 3 men to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental and European Championships with a win at SummerSlam 1999? 10 seconds. Go.
Jeff Jarrett.
That is correct.
Because D'Lo was the first, and then.
And then what did your fellow Clarion person ultimately call that title?
The Intercontinental title.
That is correct. Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
All right.
That one doesn't count for points. It's just me showing off.
It's just angle ridiculousness is what that is. So that's okay. So all right. All right. Back to Scott. Which former member of DX both began and ended their professional career as a second for the wrestler most famously known as Raven? 10 seconds. Go.
Rick Rude?
That is incorrect. Greg, would you like it repeated?
Yeah.
Okay. Which former member of DX both began and ended their professional career as a second for the wrestler most famously known as Raven? 10 seconds. Go.
Tori?
That is correct.
Wow.
Tori, as I don't know what her name was back then, but Terry Poach, or whatever, how you say last name, was a second for Scotty the Body way back in the day. And she was also the ninja helping Raven at the end of her career prior to being released.
Right.
So
Don't even remember that. And you said second. I should have.
Yeah, I didn't even put like second. Like I thought her name might have been Raven or something. I didn't put like second as like manager or like.
well, I didn't want to say valet because that makes it obvious. I didn't want to say her because that makes it obvious. So I was trying to. Yeah. All right.
Gotcha.
All right. Here we go. Back to Greg. Let's see. There it is. Whose original WWE run ended with a "You're Fired" match on an August 2005 episode of Monday Night Raw? 10 seconds. Go.
Come on, baby. It's Jericho.
That is correct. Very good, sir.
Just so you know, since I'm getting wiped out right now, most of Greg's questions I know the answer.
You know, it happened.
I know. It's awful.
I was gonna say if I was wearing the shirt, I would say, "Hey, it's the luck of the draw," because it's really
Right.
what it is.
That's right.
But I don't have my shirt. I should
If
next
you-
time we do one. But
If you haven't ever watched Luck of the Draw on Greg's channel, on this channel, I highly recommend going back and watching it like as soon as we're done here today. It's good shit, as Vince would say. So, all right. There we go. All right. Back to Greg.
no, now it's Scott's.
No, back to Scott. Just kidding. I'm tired. Whatever. That's why Mikey keeps counting, not me. So, all right. Scott, we had a SummerSlam 99 question earlier in the show. Speaking of SummerSlam 99, who was the only champion to retain their title at the big event in Minnesota in 1999? 10 seconds. Go.
It was in Austin. All right, I only got like a couple seconds here. I'm going to say Ivory.
At the buzzer. Very good. You are correct, sir.
You got it. Nice. I figured it was a women's champion. I just couldn't remember who was champion.
He's out of the goose egg. All right. Very good.
Yes.
All right. Here we
He's in
go.
better than Steven, so there you go.
That's it. All right. Back to Greg. All right. This is kind of a tricky one, so just listen to the wording carefully.
Oh boy.
As of June 1st, 2020, who is the only former male UFC competitor to become a full-time active wrestler, but did not win a championship in their time as a professional wrestler? 10 seconds. Go.
Daniel Puder.
Was he actually in the UFC?
I don't know. That's why I guessed.
Okay. Well, it's incorrect. Scott, would you like the question repeated?
No, I think I can figure it out.
10 seconds. Go.
I'm gonna say Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle is
next tag champ.
Yeah, he was NXT Tag Champ.
right. The correct answer is Tank Abbott.
Ah.
Now, you're going to say, what about Tito Ortiz and Cain Velasquez? Cain Velasquez never became a full-time competitor. He's had 3 matches. So there's that. Tito Ortiz never wrestled a single match in Impact. He was referee all over the damn place, but he never actually donned the tights, did the thing. And, of course, Severn Shamrock did, and Lesnar did when he came back. So there you go. So, all right. I'm proud of that one. I'm proud of that. Okay, anyway. All right.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Where are we at for Greg's questions here? All right, so back to Scott. Here we go. All right. Which championship match, Scott, at SummerSlam 1993 was the only championship match that night to end in a pinfall? 10 seconds. Go.
Wasn't Intercontinental. It wasn't it was tag team. So, Smoking Guns versus.
I didn't need.
I didn't
need participants. You said it. It was tag team. You're fine. Yeah, you're
okay.
Fine. You're good. Hey, you're good.
All right.
You're good.
Yeah, I figured if it was tag team, I was going to give it to him. He's not going to be affected by the Great Cherry Rule like I was. So
No, because
All
yeah.
right.
No, you're good. You're good.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So yes, you are correct, Scott. Very good. Okay, so all right, here we go. You didn't miss anything in the chat room, Mikey. You're good. The score is now 7-2.
I just remembered though, and it wasn't the Smoking Guns. It was Steiner brothers in that match.
Right.
Yeah.
It was the Steiners defending the titles. Right. So there you're good.
I don't think Smoking Guns debuted until like '94, but I might be.
Yeah.
Nah, they had a 6-man that night with Tatanka. I'm telling you. But anyway, go.
All right. Back to Greg. Which NFL Hall of Famer was in the corner of the Intercontinental Championship challenger at SummerSlam 1994? 10 seconds. Go.
Walter Payton.
That's correct.
Sweetness.
Sweetness. That's it, baby.
Telling you, I keep getting his questions.
You won't get that question on air and Rift WTC, that's for sure. So, all right. Here we go. Back to Scott. Let's see. Here we go. Scott, who is the only living participant in the main event of the inaugural SummerSlam to not currently be a WWE Hall of Fame inductee? 10 seconds. Go.
It's gotta be Zeus.
That is incorrect. That wasn't the inaugural SummerSlam. That was 89. Greg, would you like it repeated?
No.
10 seconds. Go.
Virgil?
That is correct.
I gotta take the full 10 seconds here.
I had to bet that a couple times because I almost said who's the only participant, but I forgot Liz was in there too, and she's not in the Hall of Fame either. So
Yeah.
which is a crock
So
of
no.
shit.
She's-
Well, no. The original wording was just who's the only participant, and I didn't put living because I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
remember.
this is
Which, like I said, is a crock of crap. So, and for the record, Daniel Puder was in Strikeforce, never UFC.
I wasn't sure. I knew he was in MMA. I didn't know which. Whatever.
You're good, brother. You're good. It's all good. All right, here we go. All right. Back to Greg. Which WWE Hall of Famer famously ran over the AWA Championship with his truck after being stripped of the title in 1986? 10 seconds. Go.
Kurt Hennig?
That is incorrect. Scott, would you like it repeated?
Yes, please.
Which WWE Hall of Famer famously ran over the AWA Championship with his truck after being stripped of the title in 1986? 10 seconds. Go.
Nick Bockwinkel?
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is Stan the Lariat Hansen.
Oh.
Okay. Bockwinkel actually would have been my second guess.
Yeah, Bockwinkel got the belt back after Stan was stripped and refused to come back and bring the belt back because he was booked in Japan by Baba, and Baba had booked him into Japan as the champion. So he wanted to honor his bookings, and Vern said no. So Stan said, okay, here's your belt back with a big trademark on it. There you go. All right. Now we go back to Scott. Who did Chyna pin to become the WWF Intercontinental Champion at SummerSlam 2000? 10 seconds. Go.
Trish Stratus.
That is correct. Nicely done. Nicely deduced. All right. All right. Greg, which two former world champions returned to WWE at SummerSlam 2007 after both rehabbing significant leg injuries? 10 seconds. Go.
Triple H was one of them, and I can't remember who the other one was. Damn it. I don't know.
Okay. Well, there you go. Scott, you want to repeat it?
Nope.
10
seconds. Go.
All right. Well, he gave me the one, Triple H. The other one, Rey Mysterio.
That is correct.
That's right, because he had the thing with Trouble. Nicely done.
Mysterio and his 5,000 knee surgeries.
Yeah. Knee surgery number 619.
All right.
Knee surgery number.
That's it. No shit. All right. Scott, who was Shawn Michaels' first recognized tag team championship partner in the WWF? 10 seconds. Go.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't until 94, and that would be Diesel.
That is correct. All right.
Get it together, Penson. Come on.
All right, back to Greg. Which AEW talent retired from active in-ring competition on an episode of WCW Monday Nitro in August of 97? 10 seconds. Go.
Arn Anderson.
That is correct. I do believe, with a score of 10-5, the winner, and by the seat of his pants again, but he's still the man, still the NoDQ.com Wrestling Trivia Champion, Greg Cherry. My goodness. Wow. We went, we had like 2 questions left. So, craziness.
Good work, Greg.
Thank you. It's one of those things, I've said it before, like the Pittsburgh Steelers, they can win, but it's never pretty.
No.
And if you watch this episode, it's going to be Jump Cut City, so forgive us.
Yeah, it's a complete train wreck on my bet. I'm sorry. If you guys are watching the whole way through, God bless you. But let us deflect from the Meech's bullshit. Awesome posters back there behind you, Scott. We saw the Roman poster. I talked about the Roman poster earlier, but are those collected from attending those shows, or just you just like the posters?
No, I just like posters, and I actually signed like that. The Goldberg signed it. You know how hard it is to get Lesnar to sign anything. So like Lesnar's, I just framed it anyway. But like I got more Miz and Maurice, Mysterio, Cena Angle, RVD. Those ones are all autographed. Even that one, that Survivor Series one, it's got everybody except for I never got Guerrero and Benoit on it.
Right.
But it's got 14 other signatures on there, including like Taker and all the Evolution. So it's one of my prized possessions.
That one night stand poster, I loved that design of that poster. Of course, being Rob's friend, it'd be cool to have that in my house. That'd be awesome. That's really cool. You have that one. I love that. But we thank you for coming on this week. Any plugs you want to throw out there to the Greg Cherry Brands universe on Muss?
Of course. I think I'm going to have to repackage myself, though, to come back one day to challenge again. But I got a bunch of plugs for TV time remaining here. You can follow me. I'm at gotta_tweet_. But you follow me and my buddy's podcast. We're at 2BeBlunt Podcast on all social media platforms. And that's 2BeBlunt with the number 2. We're live every Thursday at 6 p.m. So be sure to check us out. You can watch all our prior episodes on iTunes Podcast, Spotify, YouTube. We're all there. But basically what we are is we're like a variety show. We got tons going on. Like, we do touch on wrestling, but like we do our own game shows, including Stump the Scott is like what I'm known for, where you call in and try to stump me on a wrestling trivia question, which anybody that's listening out there, I mean, obviously there's a lot of questions you can stump me on and win a prize. But you could do that. We do segments called Gas or Trash, where we have like a music artist want to get exposure, and then we have our audience vote on whether or not they're gas or trash. We do a lot of banner. We cover the funny news stories of the week. We cover sports, and then there's my segment, No Selling with the Scott, where I just pull no punches on the pro wrestling world for the week. So I talk about what was good and what wasn't. So yeah. Yeah, check us out. I do the beer of the week every week, and if you can tell by the name of the podcast, 2BeBlunt, you can figure out what else is going on in that show. But we do other stuff too. Every Tuesday night, 10 o'clock, if you follow 2BeBlunt Podcast on Instagram, I do a little game called Crack the Track. I just started this. Basically, I will play a 10-second snippet, of a wrestler's theme song, and you just have to name that wrestler. And last week I gave away like a $25 Grubhub gift card. So check it out. Tuesday nights, 10 o'clock, 2BeBlunt Podcast on Instagram. And yeah, that's all my plugs.
Dude, Mikey and I are jonesing it right now because we used to do that with our kids at the, his nephew, but my son at the apartment. We would play music clips of the themes, and either my son's mom or my son would guess who it is within a small window of time. So that's awesome you do that. I dig that the most. That's so cool.
Nice. Be sure to check it out.
Definitely will check that out. And of course, if you're on this show watching, you know where Greg Cherry Brand is on YouTube. You can also find it on...
You can also find it on teespring.com/store/Greg Cherry Brand. Buy a shirt today. Jeff's wearing one. I'm wearing one. You can't see it, but Mikey's wearing one, and it looks good on him. Also, just for the record, for the theme song thing, Jeff was at my house for the 2013 Rumble, and he did that with me, and I was rattling him off like nobody's business.
I was frightened for my son's existence as a song connoisseur at that point.
Yeah, the fact that I got Paul Heyman's theme from SmackDown when he was the general manager.
Yeah, that's pretty obscure.
I had that walked home from Pennsylvania. Like, I quit. I just do.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Greg Cherry Brand. Of course, buy the shirts at Teespring. All the links are in the bottom. Sarah Pribis' stuff is in the bottom. All of our social stuff is in the links below, so you can find it easy. You don't have to go searching. It's right there. You can find it all. And go support all of us. The road to 1,000, thankfully, is still drivable. So we're getting there. December 4th can't come soon enough.
The road is paved for another 2 weeks. And we will see you in 2 weeks right here on the NoDQ.com Wrestling Trivia Challenge.